everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. How are you today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Brooke, or Babysims, wherever you prefer to call me, and if you're not new here, then welcome back to another Sims 4 gameplay tip video. If I'm out of sync with the video, I apologize. My mic wasn't connected when I recorded this, so I'm voicing it over. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm sorry. I don't know why my mic isn't working like that. But either way, today I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite things that I like to do to make gameplay a little more fun, a little more cute, some things I do in my current household save that I find just really help, and I just really like it. So, yeah, so I think that it's a really good thing to do with these little things. They just help your gameplay be a lot better. I don't know, I just find. But today we have the family. We have Parker, and we have Heaven, and then we have the little boy, Skylar, and then we have their grandma, Rosemary. If you guys are looking where to find these people, I quite literally went on the gallery, searched up mom, got Parker, searched up teen, I got Heaven, searched up kids, got Skylar, and then searched up grandma for Rosemary. So I did not make these Sims. I was making a gameplay tip video. I did not want to sit there and make Sims for this long. I apologize. But anyway, today we are using the house I built on my channel a little bit ago. It is called the Blue Suburban Family Home, I'm pretty sure. I will link it somewhere around this video if you guys want to check that out as well. I built it pretty recently on my channel. It was perfect for what I needed today. Had the right amount of bedrooms with the right type of style that I needed. But anyway, I want to show you guys the first tip that I have for you guys, so let's get into that. First one I have is actually going to the spa with your Sims. I actually do this pretty often. I just think it's really cute for like mommy-daughter days. It can be for anything you guys want to do, of course, but I just find it a lot better. I'm using the spa that's in everybody's gallery. It is from the spa day pack, and you just, you get it from the gallery, I think, in your Maxis section of your library, and it's the one that came with Spa Day. It's called by Perfect Balance Spa. But either way, Parker and Heaven are here today at the spa for Little Girls Day. You can do a lot of things at the spa. I really like the way this one looks, but I use it quite a bit my own. I put mini fridges here up where I just put my cursor because I like the face mask. But here you can get a, you can do the yoga classes. I think that's what they're, yeah, like the yoga instructor. You can sit in the sauna, you can get matching massages. But what we're here for today is to actually get our nails done because it's something that I like to get done when I come here with my Sims. So you just go and you click on one of these little chairs, and then you click on request manicure, and it'll say the Sim's name that's going to do it. I'm just going to get Parker to come up and do that, and I'm going to get Heaven to come up and wait her turn because there is only one person that can do that today, I guess. But besides that, they just kind of walk up the stairs and they sit down, and you get to choose what they want done. And if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this, this is from the Spa Day pack, and a little while ago they did a refresh on the pack where it did like a I don't know how to explain it, like they just basically redid the pack and they added nails and different things. So if you guys are interested in how I'm doing this, it's the Spa Day pack, and it's like the newer version that came with it. So if you have like the old Spa Day and you haven't played the game in a while and you're like, how did this happen? But either way, you just kind of do that, and this will pop up, and you can select the shape that you want. I was gonna do almond shape, but the color I wanted wasn't there, so I chose coffin, and then did this little pink swirly one. And yeah, and obviously Heaven can't get hers done just yet, so she's just gonna sit by her mom and wait, and then the person who does the nails kind of just files them and paints them, and it looks super cute. And I'll be back when their nails are done. So now that Parker's nails are done, they kind of look like this. I don't really know what happened, but when I was getting her nails done and she kind of had eyeliner on after, like it just kind of spawned eyeliner on her. I think it may be a glitch with one of my mods, or maybe the pack in general. But this is what they look like. I have her kind of relaxing. If you click relax on chairs, they kind of sit there with their feet in a little bucket. And I think it's super cute. And she's just kind of waiting for Heaven to be done getting her nails done. And she looks really zen. Like she looks like she's having a good time. So I don't know. I would like to be there. That's what I like to be doing. But yeah, so now that Heaven has hers done, and she's kind of moving while the game is paused, and a bunch of people are standing around her, but she has her nails done to the same shape that her mom did. I just gave her almond, like a blue almond type of nail, and they can also come over here and they can get a yoga class done and then go to sauna. I used this recently when I was playing. I had Cassie and Luna go out with Cassie's best friends Ellie, and Ellie's daughter Cora. They came here. And they had a little girls' day, and it was super cute. It was very like bonding moment. They all got their nails done. They went in the sauna. They got all massages done. They had a yoga class. They spent like the entire day here, and it was honestly so refreshing, to be honest, because they just play relaxing music here. And even for you as the player, it's just nice to be here and listen to the nice music that plays. The next thing I want to show you guys today is something I like to do as well, and it requires the tea maker from the base game, or if you have Ravishing's mod. But this one is where you just make tea, you're winding down for the night, you know, the kids are asleep, so Parker is making herself a little Carmen chamomile. I don't know where chamomile came from. Anyway, and I'm gonna get her to try to sit on the couch. I don't think it'll work, but either way. And I put a radio here. For me, when I'm building, I usually put these here to be like a router, like an internet thing, but shh, it's a radio. So I usually just go in to turn on, and then I click talk radio. And I'm gonna change the volume up here to a little bit because it is quiet and I can't hear it, but you guys can't either because I have my gameplay sounds off, and apparently same with my mic, because that is why I'm voicing over this video instead of actually talking to you guys, which may be a little different for you guys. I hope it's not too weird. But either way, Parker's just kind of jamming out to nothing because there's no music playing. It's like a podcast, basically. And she has her little tea. I also set this mood lighting when I'm doing things like this. When it gets dark time, I turn off the big light, and then I turn on, which is the big light is here. So you just click this, click off, turn off this room. I turn on the lamps, I turn on the candles. I also turn on over the stove lights, and I turn on the ones above the dining room because I think that it sets like nice mood lighting. I usually do that for all the bedrooms and everything, and it just looks so cozy in here. It's like thunderstorming. Sometimes I'd light the fire. And there's also lots of channels, but I use the talk radio for this one. Another thing you can do that I'm gonna get Heaven to kind of test out for us is you can listen to the Focus radio station, and your Sims can sleep through it, so it's like they're listening to lo-fi music while sleeping. Now, I didn't put a radio in Heaven's room, so I had to go in and buy headphones for her, and yeah, so they go in your inventory, and then you just click on them, click earbuds, turn on, and then it's on the second page on the right side, and it's focused. And your Sims, I'm gonna set mood lighting in here too, because, I mean, it looks cute. I don't think the mirror had lights on it. I tried. I really did. And then I was going to turn these ones on, but the room was too bright. It was just a whole thing. And I didn't know how to turn them off. There we go. Anyway, but if your Sims listen to focus music, they can sleep through it. And I found this out about 2 days ago when I was playing my current household save. I had Luna sleep with it on, and I just to test it. And she slept through it, and it was really nice. Her room had vibey music. I had her mood lighting on. Just super calming, because I too sleep with lo-fi on sometimes. I usually listen to Friends, like the show, when I'm sleeping, but sometimes, yeah, that works too. I used to do it all the time, but I stopped doing it because my Spotify would like play random songs in the playlist somewhere, and it got on my nerves. Anyway, that's what we're talking about today. So she's just kind of chilling. She has a little mood lick for listening to great tunes, even though there's no music. It is a podcast. Either way, so she's just kind of chilling down here. We have the talk radio playing, which I think is like a nice little way you can light. I don't know. I do in my current house to save. I have like little hot chocolates there. I light the fire. I get them to either watch like a movie or listen to talk radio or listen to calming music. If they're having date night, I put on romantic music, put some wine. And while we're talking about moods, another thing I want to show you guys today is the incense burner that doesn't get enough attention. And it is from Spade as well. And what you do, it looks like this. There's another one as well, and it is in the kitchen section in the fruit bowl, in the miscellaneous decorations thing, and they're functional. So you just click on it, you click light, it has a lot of things like evocative lemon, aggravating cinnamon, peaceful patchouli, romantic sandalwood, sharpening saffron, and soothing sage, and they all give your Sims different moodlets depending on what you want. So I forget which one I just chose, but either way, if she goes upstairs, she can smell the aroma, and it'll actually give her a moodlet. This one gave her a happy moodlet, which is pretty cute. Wasn't what I was going for, and it gives her like tension relief, I guess. If you click on it, click put out, and then click on it again, and then click sharpening saffron, and smell the aroma, your Sims will actually get a peaceful, like a focus moodlet. And in my mind, focus moodlets are like relaxed. I don't know, that's just how I've always taken it. I know focus is kind of different than being relaxed, but it's just what I use for that. And then I just turn her little mood lights in there, so she's a calming little exterior. She can just lay in bed, sniff her little aroma thing, and then she can go to sleep. And it'll still burn, but you have to be really careful with those because they will catch on fire if you leave them on for too long and too close to other things. But the next thing I'm going to show you guys today is another thing that I really like to do, and is taking your relatives out, like for ice cream, or the relatives taking the kids out. So we're here with Rosemary, which is grandma, and Skylar. He's supposed to be at school. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, but he called in because he's having a bad day, so he went for ice cream, even though he says he's fine. He's lying. Either way. So I'm just here. If you guys are interested in what this place is, it's in one of my save tour videos. It's called the Freezer Bunny Ice Cream Parlor? Freezer Bunny Parlor? I don't know. Either way, but it looks like they renovated it, because when I had it in mind, as you guys can see from the past save tour video, well, it did not have this big large of a deck. It has no deck, actually, so they must have renovated it and then re-uploaded it. But either way, I go to here quite a bit. I like it a lot, and I'm just gonna have them, you know, come here. It's a nice little thing to do because your relatives can bond and they can hang out, talk about things. It's a good way because I feel like relatives go unnoticed in this game, like your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts for your Sims. I feel like they go a little unnoticed. Right now I'm highlighting this $100 request table because I actually have the Dine Out Reloaded mod by Carl, so that's why that's there. Anyway, but I'm getting him to actually request a table, and then him and grandma are gonna go sit over here, and I'm gonna get them to order as soon as he goes and sits down. Yeah, I'm sorry if this video is really weird. I've never done a voiceover or something I've already voiced. It's just my mic isn't plugging in for some reason to my thing, which is quite annoying. But either way, they are ordering ice cream. I got him Blue Moon ice cream, and I got grandma butter pecan because that seems like such a grandma ice cream to me. I'm sorry if you are a butter pecan fan, but I am not. It's like something my grandmother always ate, so either way. The waiter over here, she is taking their order, and they also do sell food here, but I don't come here for the food. I just come here for the ice cream because that's what it kind of is. And while they're waiting for their food, I actually get them to talk. And one thing I found is a lot of people say that Dine Out's really glitchy for them, all of that. But one thing I found that kind of helps a little bit is if that you go to a restaurant, right, and you want your Sims to talk, don't get your Sims to talk when they're waiting to order, and don't get them to talk when they're eating. And I know that sounds really dumb, and it might mess up your storylines, and you can do it, of course. I don't think it's gonna mess it up that bad, but for me it always has, because if you talk while they're ordering, they'll never order their food. Like the mood for them, the action, sorry, for them to come and order their food will just stay there until you get them to stop talking, because Sims can multitask, but apparently not with some things. And then if you talk while they're eating, they won't eat. And also they'll stand up and go and talk somewhere else, and it's just really annoying. So I get them to talk while they're waiting for the food, and I think it's kind of cute. So right now, he's just kind of talking to his grandma. He's kind of just being like, talking about toys, talking about why he didn't go to school today, all of that. And she's like, honey, come on, you need to go to school because school's important and you can't just skip it, even though we're out for ice cream right now in the middle of the day. And one thing I also like to do that I'm going to show you guys is if you go into the reward store and go into traits, there's this always welcome trait, and you can actually spend the night at people's houses doing that. Because, you know, if you go to someone's house in The Sims and you like make food or you take a bath or pee or anything or sleep, and it's like, hey, that's not appropriate, and they kick you out. With that trait, that doesn't happen, and it is base game, so you can have sleepovers with your grandparents, which is something else I like to do in my personal gameplay. When I have like nothing to do for the weekend, but I don't want to like stay at the house, I usually get my Sims to go to their grandparents' house and stay the night, and then do fun things like this with their grandparents, and I like it, and I think it's super cute, and I love it. So the waiter's also bringing their food right now, and I'm just going to show you what their ice cream looks like while they eat it. So of course, as you guys seen, I canceled out the interaction, and somehow he is still getting up. That is because this save that I'm playing in is not my regular one. My regular save has anatomy off. This one does not, because I can't stand Sims doing whatever they damn well please. But yeah, anyway, they're eating now. They're eating their ice cream, and I'm not gonna get them to talk to grandma until they're done, because then it would kind of be weird, and I don't like that. But anyway, that's it for that tip. Next thing I have to show you is, well, it looks like Heaven's not having a good day. Her boyfriend, Jeb Harris, broke up with her at lunchtime at school today. She's having a rough time. She's having a little bit of a breakdown, understandably. So Parker over here knows exactly what to do to help her. And this is good because we were just talking about ice cream. Anyway, so we crafted on the ice cream machine. This takes the Cool Kitchen stuff pack. And you go in, she's just gonna make some ice cream for her daughter. And I think this is so cute because, listen, let me tell you all a story real quick, okay? When my first breakup, my family, like my brother, my dad, and mom, and we got in the car and we drove to McDonald's and we got ice cream and french fries and burgers because I was that devastated. So honestly, this is so real. This is literally my life, okay? So I just find this is a cute little touch. I did this in my current household save when Luna had her first breakup. She was very distraught, obviously. And I got Cassie to bring her up ice cream, and they laid in bed together and they watched romance movies, which is another thing you can do because I think that is so funny and cute. I didn't do that when I had my first breakup. I didn't watch no romance movies. I avoided anything like that for a very long time for the sake of my own mental health. But yeah, so she's just making her some vanilla ice cream. If your cooking skill is up higher, they can make more kinds, but I just made these Sims. I didn't even make them, so yeah. And another thing I like to do, just to make your life a little easier, instead of just grabbing a serving and letting them sit anywhere and then have to tell them where to sit and then they don't eat for a while. Go up to the food you want them to eat, click pick up serving, it goes in their inventory, right? And since we're sharing it with 2 people, go into the stack, give the other one to Heaven, and it's just kind of in their inventory. And then if you go upstairs, I'm gonna get Parker here to sit down next to her daughter on the bed. And when she decides to get up there, okay. And then if you go in their inventories, right, you can just click on it, click eat ice cream, and do the same thing for your other sim, and they will just sit there and eat it, and they won't get up and move, they won't do musical chairs, anything like that. And I did make a short explaining a little bit how to do this with every meal if you guys want to do that. But I am going to get Heaven complain about her problems. She's gonna be like, you won't believe what he did to me. Like, he was seen with Stephanie from gym class, so. And so she's like, I just don't believe it, Mom. Like, I swear, he was my forever. Like, we were gonna get married. I know I only dated him for 3 days, but we were gonna get married. And she's like, I know, men suck. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, and Grandma's also texting to ask if she should get to know somebody, which is bad timing. Like, your granddaughter's going through heartbreak. Anyway, that's enough about that. That's enough of my craziness. But anyway, this is the end of this video, guys. I am so sorry that this was such a weird video. I need to figure out my settings on my mic and why they disconnect like this. This has been a chaotic, messy video. And I apologize. It has been a whole mess up in these parts today because my mic settings. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys like these little tips. They're not really huge game-changing things, but they also add in a little bit of storyline perk. You know, like spa days, you can go with, like what I did with your friends, and they can talk about their boyfriends or things like that. The breakup adds like a little scene, like you can pull a whole Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore Girls, have Mom go crazy on the boyfriend, whatever you want to do, and different things like that. I just like it. I just like this little idea that I do. Yeah, so besides that, I think that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys are interested in this type of video, I have a playlist, I'll link it at the end, full of other videos I've made like this. I have a whole playlist of game tips that I've done, and my shorts are usually game tips as well, and mods if you guys are interested in that as well. Anyway, so yeah, down in the description down below is all my social medias where you guys can talk to me, along with my dad and my boyfriend's channel where they paint and stuff. If you guys are interested in watching people paint, they do pretty cool things over there. I also have the Woods family story because on Twitter, that is where you guys can find everything to do with my current household save because I'm bad at making videos talking about them. What I can do is make screenshots and make tweets. So that is linked down below as well, along with all of my other social medias and different things like that if you guys are interested in anything about that. But anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for watching. Yeah, anyway, so this is a weird video, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye, guys.